Hi, it's been a while since my last devlog. During this time I was busy with a huge list of tasks. Just look at it. In this video I want to dive into some of the topics to show you my progress and current state of the game. So if you don't know, I'm developing a roguelite rhythm shooter game. Let me show you. Most of the time I was working on a game core logic. Let's start from the beginning. When the game starts, you spawn in the main hub. Here you can purchase weapons, overall upgrades and other permanent stuff for in-game currency that you collect during your playtime. Yeah, it's not that impressive for now. I'll expand it and make it more engaging in the future. And after you are ready, you can start a run. The run is where the gameplay begins. You get a random artifact, choose the first buff and fight enemies. After an encounter, you choose the next location with the reward. There are not many variants for now, but the basic ones are already there. So you can get another encounter with a reward like artifacts or different resources, or it can be a shop where you can buy some stuff. Now it's already playable, and it's possible to discover builds by mixing different power-ups. After some time you get killed. Check out the death animation I made. Just joking. Well, it's not an ordinary death. I'll tell you about the game story in a separate video, so when you are sort of dead, you can be returned to the hub. And here we go again. You spend gathered resources to raise your power for the next run. And that's the game loop. By the way, save systems are also working, and the progress is saved between play sessions. So let's talk a bit about other different stuff. I started to make first steps to figuring out the style and visuals for the game. Here's the first attempt for the environment. The idea is to make some small or medium-sized locations with nature and modern elements, abundant and corrupted by those magic artifacts. Besides that, I started to manage a small team. They helped me a lot with 3D models of characters and environment. Check this out, it's freaking gorgeous work. Right now I'm working on an animation for Ruby Crab. Since my animation skills are mostly like this, I decided to implement and use procedural animation wherever possible. The position of the leg are calculated on the fly and adjusted to the environment. I think it looks pretty decent for the first attempt. And that's it for now, such a huge chunk of work is briefly described in a couple of minutes. Let me know your thoughts and ideas in the comments below or in my Discord channel. I read and note every message. Since I'm pretty close to 1000 subs, I also want to make a small announcement. So when we reach the goal, I'll drop the pack with simple low-poly futuristic weapons from my previous game for free on a Patreon page if you need it. Thank you all for watching.